Hey there.
Hi, you guys got any questions?
Yeah, do you mind being on camera and talking
Who are
to
you
us? It's a hobby YouTube channel that's not monetized or anything.
It's a what? YouTube channel?
YouTube channel? Yeah.
Okay. Like,
I
what's
can
the
give you
name of it?
sound epistemology. I can give you the QR code if you want to check it out. We're just doing quick interviews about something that you think is true, something that's meaningful to you, and we're just basically asking neutral questions.
Okay.
Will that be okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
My name's David.
Hi, Tiffany.
This is Kevin.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Do you mind wearing this?
No,
Okay.
I was just a mic.
Yep. Yeah. Tiffany?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Good to meet you. If you just pull your shirt, that way I don't have to. All right. And
So how it's been very busy today?
Yeah. Yeah, very busy.
You got a little sun.
Oh, I know. I know. I was already Sunday and hi, excuse me, sir.
You need to get one of these.
I know. Trust me, I know. I didn't have time to put sunscreen on either. It's all right. I already had face tan.
Just for today, like
Yeah.
the Saturday
Yeah.
Christmas is good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think we're rolling. Yeah.
Cool. So I'm Kevin.
Hi, Tiffany.
Tiffany, very nice to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you too.
Yeah. So we're just basically talking to people about things that they know are true,
Mm-hmm.
and they want other people to know are true as well.
I want people to know that abortion is healthcare.
Okay.
How do I know? It's because I needed a therapeutic abortion to save the life of one of my twins. And if I hadn't been able to make that decision, I would have lost both of my twins, and now I have a healthy 17-year-old.
Very good. Is there? I know that there are people that are on the other side of that. What are their opinions on that, or how do they think about that?
About
What are their arguments for that?
on my case?
Are just
No.
on?
Oh, just not. Oh, they just. I don't know. You have to ask them. I'm not going to repeat any of their talking points.
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
Is there any? Do you have any questions, David? Like you would think of?
How did you decide that what your view is the correct one?
how did I decide my view was the right one? Well, I never thought I would need an abortion until I did, and then it saved the life of one of my twins.
Okay.
I didn't feel strongly on the issue either way until it literally saved my son's life. And now I spent the last 18 years working on it and the last 2 years on this campaign.
So impacted you personally?
Yes.
If that experience hadn't happened, where would your confidence be in that your view is the correct one?
Oh God, it's been so long, I don't even know. I mean, it's been 18 years since, it happened to me. I just know I wasn't strongly on either side of the issue. But now that I've been involved for so long, I've heard so many stories where, life-saving abortions for women.
What would cause you to shift either way?
Nothing, ever.
Do you think it's important for people to have ways to cause them to shift? Like, say we were
I
talking.
wish there was more. I wish there was more conversation that was done politely instead of yelling back and forth. That's what I wish for. If you are, I'm going to call you an anti-choicer. If you're an anti-choicer, that doesn't mean that I don't like you or I just, you know what I mean? It's just you're on the opposite side of this issue. But I'm still going to treat you with kindness and respect, But it's the people who are so strongly on the other side that, I've been called every name in the book since when I was circulating petitions for this. I had people physically put their hands on me in a assaultive manner. So it's just tone down the rhetoric. Let's have a conversation about it.
Yeah, sounds reasonable.
Sounds reasonable.
So, if they said that there was nothing that could cause them to shift,
That's their opinion. Everyone is entitled to their opinion.
so how do we come together and how do we work together if both parties have nothing that would cause them to shift?
Well, then they vote their way and I vote my way. If you don't like abortion, don't get one. Mind your own damn business.
Cool.
Very good. Excellent.
Thanks so much for talking
Yeah.
with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So tell me your thoughts first.
I don't think anybody should be so firmly on one side or the other without considering the other side.
Yeah.
But I understand from a human standpoint that she's been through a situation where she, I guess there's situations where people will die if they don't get the care they need. And we're kind of in that situation here in a lot of states as well, where doctors are afraid to help people because they don't want to get prosecuted.
Right.
So, and literally lose their license, right? So when you got a situation where doctors are going to lose their license, if they administer care to save the life of the mother, that's an issue. And here there's a line. You have to be so far along before the doctors can intervene you. So if they deem you not sick enough, or if they're unsure if you're sick enough, they basically say go home until you're sicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a tough situation.
It's like a
human-wise.
CYA thing.
Yeah, legally, the doctor doesn't want to lose their license.
Yeah. So, that aside,
Yeah.
how could we talk? Say we had another chance with Tiffany.
Yeah.
What else could we ask? What?
I think we'd have to be in a situation where we're not at a booth with a bunch of people coming by.
Yeah. The performative aspect, maybe?
Yes, right. And I think right now it's just, when you're in a situation like this and you've got people coming by and they're probably getting jeers and comments thrown at them as well as we're sitting at this booth. So they're probably all pretty heightened, and it's not a conducive place to have this conversation.
That was going to be what I was going to talk about.
So even trying to have this conversation here, even though it may be a conversation that needs to happen, timing and the place is very important.
Set and setting?
Set and setting. We're kind of in the wrong set and setting for this.
Okay. So would you recommend, say we met a person that wanted to try SE?
Yeah.
Would this be a situation where you would recommend them not having the conversation?
I think I'd recommend them not having the conversation here. Maybe if they wanted to have a conversation like tomorrow, hey, can we have a conversation tomorrow about this?
Yeah.
I know you're really busy right now.
Yeah.
But let's sit down, grab a coffee, and talk.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a better situation.
If, let's say we were in that situation, what would you ask?
Yeah, I mean, I think the main thing right now is, some of the questions we'd ask, like what would the other side say? Some of that is, we talk about propaganda or creating talking points that one side wants to frame. They'll take certain situations, and basically every group will do this, kind of in an activism way. They'll frame a situation, and then they'll have certain context that only fits within that frame.
Yeah.
By repeating talking points of the activist sides, you're not really coming to that doesn't lead you to a middle ground, because you're talking talking points and you're not talking the real human side of it. So we'd want to not ask about what the other side would say necessarily. It's more personal than that. So if we could bring it down to a personal level, maybe a family member. Do you have any family members that are on the other side of this?
Yeah.
Do they have their own personal thoughts on this outside of talking points? Right? That would lead them to what they think.
Yeah.
And encourage them to have that conversation. And again, this is one of those conversations that has been so politicized that it makes it hard to have a conversation because the demonization that happens.
Yeah.
Of those positions. So.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Anything else you want to add?
No. How about you?
No. Good.
Sure.
I agree that this situation is probably not the best time.
Yeah.
For many of the same reasons. Yeah.
Cool. Very good.
You want to try to get another one?
Let's go.
All right.
Giddy up.
Giddy up. Man, this has been the most horse-centric visit I've I've had.
It's because South Dakota.
It's because South Dakota. Is this thing still rolling?